Hey, good morning, everybody. Mark Holmes here with my favorite son.
Mike Lansing Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this does not work. You know what? It just hit me. It literally just hit me. My brother Tony, the one who just got out of the hospital, he's always been kind of like Grizzly Adams, okay? He's been the outdoor guy and stuff. And he had these two sheepdogs, okay? One was a little bit smaller than the other one and was older. And the other one was big, husky, and real young. And he had them trained. They were trained so well, he could literally put a piece of raw meat on their nose and they would not touch it till he snapped his fingers. And what was funny about the two dogs was they had completely different personalities. The old one was hyper. He was high energy. The young one, the bigger one, he was lazy. He was so lazy that literally he wouldn't even raise his head to bark at you. He would just look, rough. Okay, I did my work, rough. That's it, okay. I let you know he's here to steal stuff, rough. The other ones would literally run circles around. And he's old. He was old. And this dog was so lazy. How lazy was he? My brother would throw the stick or the ball or whatever, and the old one, he'd go flying after it, jump on it, and he'd bring it back. And then the young one, what he would do is he'd bark at the other one, and he would drop the ball. And then he'd take the ball, and then he would hand it over to my brother. And it hit me this morning that I'm like the old hyper dog. Anyway, I have good news. Our quarterback, Dak Prescott. Yes, Dak Prescott. Dink and dunk Dak. Dak Trashcott, the bum, the guy that has to have everything perfect, was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Shout out to my quarterback, Dak Prescott. What do you think about that, Mike? It don't mean anything.
Not unless you win championships.
Okay, but you got to start by winning some games, and so people are like, "Oh man, you didn't deserve to win that game. You got lucky." Well, you know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it's just things evening out. For every action, there's a reaction. Okay, so when the if you've ever seen the balls that swing, one hits it, boom, it bounces just like that, back and forth. Okay, yeah. For every action, there's an opposite reaction, and we should have. Let's be honest, we should have won the Rams game. The officials, what? You don't think we should have won the Rams game?
I'm glad we lost.
What? Are you going back to that whole thing whenever we went?
Under Dak Prescott, every time we lost.
But it's not just Dak Prescott.
No. I'm based on Dak Prescott because
Jason Garrett.
No, I'm based on Dak Prescott because that man's not here anymore. Under Dak Prescott's quarterback, every time we lost the first game, we ended up making it to the playoffs. So if that holds true this year, I'm going to keep riding the horse until they change. If we don't make it to the playoffs, then I can't root for that anymore.
Well, okay.
Unless they prove me wrong. You gotta go with what works.
So you're happy with where we are right now? You're feeling good?
I'm happy too where the Eagles are too.
Oh my goodness!
No, they haven't beaten Cincinnati since 2002.
I can't believe that.
And it's the garbage bowl too.
And talking to Philly 500, I should share my text messages. But if I do, then he probably won't.
Might just be better.
No, but he's like, I'm worried. He's like, I don't think we can win this one. Philly 500 is scared.
Haven't beat them since Christmas Eve 2002.
Wow,
it's almost 20 years.
20 years of suckage against Cincinnati. Damn. Well, we'll see. But at least my quarterback hasn't thrown 4 interceptions and had a fumble. I think he had a fumble. Didn't he have a fumble?
Yeah, he had one.
Wow. There was, remember yesterday we were listening on Fox FS1. They had the betting program, and they were asking Doug Peterson about why Carson Wentz has regressed. And he had a bad signal. He said, why he's progressed He said, I got a bad connection. They said, oh, regress. Oh, I don't know. So he's admitting that Carson Wentz has regressed. Yeah. Well, I need to get some gas so I can get my behind down the road. And it looks like the dog is doing well enough that I got to pick him up tonight. So I won't be staying down the country. It means I got to drive back down tomorrow. All right. Get some gas.